Hello everybody, I am back with another book review. Today it'll be about Malibu Rising by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I'm going to structure this the same way I did my previous book review. Give a general synopsis and then give my rating and then spoilers. So this book is a lot of back and forth between the current time, which is 1983. Nina and her siblings, Jay, Hud, and Kit Riva, are preparing for their annual end of the summer party that is held at Nina's place. And just the anticipation in getting that done. Nina just had a very embarrassing divorce separation from her husband Brandon, a punk and a loser. I don't care how many championship trophies he has. Anyway, so she has that on her mind, and the whole day is just going to the party that is at night. And it flashes back to when they were kids. No, it flashes back originally to June and Mick Riva's story, because Mick Riva is these poor children's daddy. If you don't know who Mick Riva is, I am jealous of you because he is a horrible person. If you know Miss Taylor Jenkins Reid, you know she wrote The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. And I do not remember which husband he was, but the marriage was annulled really quickly. And he was the most, the most cringe. I hate Mick Riva's guts. And especially now after reading Malibu. And it shows just the love story between June and Mick, how they met, how she fell in love, how he fell in love, how he fell in love with anybody else besides his wife and his children. You grow with Nina as a child as well as June, where she loses her innocence, her mom. And I'm sorry, I should have said June is all of these kids' mom, including I messed up. Or should I say that? No. Anyway, so yeah, just the trials and tribulations that June has to go through as a single mom, even though her kid's father is a legendary icon superstar. She will not charge him child support, and I don't know why. I would have run his ass dry. Embarrassing me twice? No. Anyway, so yeah, the book goes back and forth. 1983 to the past, 1983 to the past, and the same day too. And in that fact, is between the siblings, Hud, Jay, and Hud are right under Nina. Nina is the oldest sister, which, by the way, I identified with her a lot. To be the oldest sister, carry your mom's grief, her heartbreak, her sadness, her addiction. Just seeing that, and then your siblings, you want to make sure they're right. Excuse me. After that is Jay and Hud. Hud and Jay are Hood babies because this starlet just dropped off Hud at June's doorstep, and that's when it clicked, like, Mick is just gonna keep embarrassing me to her, or the first time. So she adopted Hud as one of her own, which is, I miss June. She did not deserve the life she lived. And then Kit is the baby. It was the last effort for kids. The last effort to finally accept that Mick Riva isn't gonna come home. So it's about these 4 siblings, just to how their identities are, how they long for their dads, how some at some point admit that they were curious about having a relationship with Mick, but just the reality that's not, and that if anybody got them, it's their big sister. So the story goes through that. We learn about a lot of side characters. I will say one of my favorite storylines is Wendy. What that girl, I hope she's living good. But yeah, it also gives basically a lot of late 70s, early 80s Los Angeles celebrities. They mentioned the Motley Crue house, and I was like, ah! And so she touches on that. At the end of this party, there is a big sit down, as well as the fire taking the whole house down. And when you find out who it was, it's like kind of symbolic in a way, but it's just, I just can't empathize with that man. So overall, I give the Malibu Rising a 5 out of 5. I love Taylor's, TJR's cinematic universe. I love her universe that she's created. I hope we see more of these characters besides Mick. He's gonna be popping up everywhere, as much as I don't like it. I hope I receive more. So now there's gonna be some spoilers. I'm sorry if I'm just rambling, but I really want to talk about this book. It's really good. Nina, Brandon left her for a tennis player named Carrie Soto. Embarrassed her ass, right? He found out Carrie Soto is not sweet and not a little puppy dog to him. Like, she is, you know, she's firm. She's like, fuck a little punk, it up and start training. Like that. And he doesn't like that. So he shows up to the party, and then he just proclaims that Nina accepted him, and Nina isn't one to vocalize when she doesn't like something. And that's also another big point of the book, that Nina, at the end of the story, finally uses her voice and say that she doesn't like, because she's just been on survival mode for her and her siblings for so long that she never, her needs, like what she wants. But she took him back when he made that big announcement, but by the end of the night, she's like, absolutely fucking not. Go do whatever you want, but it's not gonna be with me. And her siblings allowed her to choose herself, and she dipped to Portugal, and I'm so happy for her. I hope if there's another book, like I get to find out what Nina's been up to. What another thing? Another big thing that happened, Hud and Jay ended up boxing because Hud fell in love with Jay's ex. Jay wasn't particularly like stupid in love with the girlfriend Ashley, but he was kind of hurt about it after they broke up. But Ashley and Hud had been seeing each other, and Jay found out, and then also found out that she's pregnant. And Hud is head over heels for her, and he loves his brother to death, and he doesn't like that he betrayed him, but he loves this girl more, and it's going to be a father, you know, something that he never had. So there's that. Kit is the baby. I think she's 20 years old. So she's the baby, and she's getting her own identity, and she's like, I'm not the little baby sister. I know, like, she's the best surfer out of all of them, but they just keep saying like, oh, that's a baby. Like, no, it's not. But she's actually better than Jay, and Jay is a renowned surfer. But Jay actually has a car condition. He hasn't told anybody yet. But then at the end, he does realize, like, oh, Kit's gonna take the reins on this one. What about, oh, and there's also another little surprise there. I hope it's true. Miss Casey Greens, I hope Kit keeps up her relationship with her. What about the part that had me in tears was when June, when she saw her kids fall in love with surfing, and well, like, she's living check to check, you know, owning the restaurant she never fucking wanted, and wasn't it? And she sees her kids fall in love with surfing and how they just can't stop talking about it. She even tells Nina no, because Nina's like, Mom, can I work at the shop so I can save money and buy my siblings a surfboard? She's like, no, you're meant to be a kid. I'm meant to, you know, provide for you guys, whatever. And she gets him a surfboard for Christmas. Oh, June. Moms really are superheroes, man, but it's so sad with her, how she passed. Because she passes, she dies in her fucking sorrow. She drowns herself in a freaking tub. And Mick Rivet just signs a freaking estate off and doesn't even call them. And then when he freaking comes back up, it's still about him. Oh, that pissed me off. How fucking dare he? I hate McRiver. Oh my, okay. I hate McRiver. Like, you, even when their mom dies, you do not even step up. Don't even send a check. These kids, Nina had to drop out of high school. She had to, you know, mismatch loans, move money around, make it work, run a whole fucking restaurant. And it's like, oh my god, it's like, I hope, like, if she continues the series with this with these like characters, I hope McRiver has a satisfying death. I hate that man so much. Like, I can't, like, he's like, you guys don't know, like, now, like, the fact that he finally went to the party wasn't because I love it's like he felt lonely. He divorced his whatever freaking wife, and he was alone. So that's why he went, because he wanted to make a relationship with his grown-ass kids that he never paid attention to, he abandoned. And I just can't, I don't know. Like, I understand pride reason why June didn't reach out to Mick, but I would have run his ass dry, embarrassing me twice. So, all right, I can go on and on about Mick, how much I hate Mick. So I'm just gonna stop it here. Definitely recommend this book. I'm currently reading Daisy Jones and the Six. Homegirl TJR got the show for Daisy Jones and the Six on Amazon Prime, so I want to finish it so I can binge watch it. Well, I hope y'all like my ramble, and bye. Hope y'all have a great day.